After first solo, you go to bar 72.
Well, we're going to go through that section 4 times.
It'll be fun.
Make sure we have all of our music here on the stand. And what a surprise when you're about to play and it's not there.
And we doing the riff before we play the doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. I think Santana.
Done.
This was the premiere of Tango del Cielo. This was our first chance to try out the program. People were thrilled to have the combination of everything, the classical instruments, the harp, the dancing, the paintings. I consider this as an introduction to our group, an introduction to our project, and at the same time, it is our step one in this whole journey to see what we need to do to fine-tune and to put a perfect package together. I've been playing the harp since I was 7 years old. I remember I was listening to Tchaikovsky's Romeo and Juliet, and I would be intrigued with the harp part. I'd put my ear to the speaker and listen to it over and over again for the whole day. Harp was it. Harp was for me. And once I started playing, I knew there wasn't anything else for me. I just knew this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Everyone loves tango music. It reaches out and grabs you right in the gut, in the center of your body. And one of the advantages of Piazzolla's music is that he would experiment with different sound effects, different percussive effects that he would bring forth from the instruments.
Piazzolla, he created a new music. It was a mix between the tango music, classical music, and jazz music. He put everything together.
I was very fortunate to meet some wonderful tango musicians in New York and be introduced to Pablo Ziegler and Daniele Bonelli's music, and they seemed to be intrigued with this project. Pablo Ziegler used to play with Astor Piazzolla. He was his pianist for 10 years with Piazzolla's group, so he really is a master of Piazzolla's music, but he's also taken the tango music to another step, to another degree.
I tried to do something different than Piazzolla. I'm very happy that Anna Maria proposed me to arrange for harp and some ensemble, not for harp. Put the harp as a first voice in this style, which is incredible.
Pablo Ziegler arranged a beautiful piece by Astor Piazzolla called Introduction of an Angel, and he composed a beautiful harp solo as a cadenza to begin the piece, to set the mood.
There are some people that say, without the bandoneon there's no tango. Why? We can say, okay, without the saxophone or without trumpet, there's no jazz. You can play any kind of music with all kinds of instruments if you decide to do it.
What I think drives him is to try something that's never been tried before. And he spent hours with me showing me his music and what he was experimenting with. And then he stopped and he says, the reason why I'm spending this time with you is because I want you to go out and do what's different, do what's never been done before. And that was our connection. That's why we took on this project.
In tango, it's really a challenge. I think Anna Maria she's doing well.
Quartet San Francisco won the International Tango Competition in New York in 2004. And they beat out other groups, including real Argentine bands who were playing tango music. They beat everyone out because they had this zing and fire to their music, their passion. And again, it was in the form of a string quartet, which was a different presentation of this very traditional music. In order to get to know the music even better, I started taking tango dancing lessons to really get a feel for the music. And one thing led to another, and then I thought, well, my goodness, how about if I dance? So we worked it out so that the group would play, I would play with the group, and then at one point the other musicians will take on the music and continue playing as the dancer comes over, and then we get to dance a little something. Well, there's a lot in just that little something. It's very, very athletic.
It's unusual that some concert player stop and dance. Why not? She's going to surprise a lot of people in that sense, and the audience love that.
We have an opportunity here with the talent of the musicians, the talent of the compositions, the talent of the arrangers, and choreography to present this wonderful, new, innovative interpretation of this very dynamic and passionate music.